Welcome back to another edition of Keeping It Real with Jeff Richardson. I am your host. What is up, man? Thank you guys for tuning in. Today is a historic, monumental day here for us in the show. We have not one, not two, but three outstanding interviews from the adult industry. We are going to be making history today as we're going to be joined by our biggest interview, the most popular, most viewed interview that we had of all time on our old channel. Lily Cade is going to be joining us. Her interview did outstanding, crazy, ridiculous numbers on the previous channel. She was over 45,000 views. We had to scrap that channel. We had some technical difficulties, so we're rebuilding. But when we scrapped that old channel in April of last year, Lily Cade was already over 45,000 views. She was averaging about 6,000 views per month. If that 6 months ago that was, if that interview was still up, she'd probably be about 75,000 views right now. It's just crazy, crazy numbers for a channel like ours. So we're excited to have her back. She's showing love again. We're going to be joined later on by the gorgeous, one of the most popular cougars in the industry. We are going to be joined by Cherie Deville. She's going to come on later on tonight. And then our third and final adult interview tonight, we're going to be joined by the up-and-coming superstar, Madeline Ray. So it's going to be an action-packed day. You guys are absolutely smoking crack if you have not hit that subscribe button already. If you're not part of our family, if you're not part of our movement, make sure you do that right now. Go to my YouTube channel, Keeping It Real with Jeff Richardson. Hit that button right down there. Subscribe. You're going to see a whole bunch of great interviews just like this one. We've had on Cindy Starfall. Lexi Luna was just on with us. The porn legend Ryan Connor was just on with us recently. Her interview is already over 10,000 views in a month. We have a lot of other great guests booked for you. Sybil Stallone was on with us. This is where you need to be if you like the adult industry. The interviews are always fun. They're wild. They're open. They're candid. They are just give us a behind-the-scenes look at the industry. You guys keep asking me for them, and so I'm going to keep booking them. We're trying to get Ella Darling on the show for you. Jodie Taylor is going to be coming on. A lot of big names in the industry. Jocelyn Stone was probably our wildest, craziest, most uncensored interview of all time. She's going to be coming back on with us. So a lot of great stuff. Not only do we do that, we interview reality TV stars. We've had on 4 Grammy winners, professional athletes, comedians, a little bit of everything. So make sure you hit that video button, browse through, check out some of our past shows, and become part of our family. Another thing I need you to do, go to my Facebook page, Keeping It Real with Jeff Richardson. Like the page on there. There are interview links there. There are links to my guests, their websites. Pictures of all my guests are on there. So make sure you show love. Tell a friend about us. And the last thing, follow me on Twitter, jrichardson402. I post all the links on there as well. If you are an adult star and you want to be on the show, hit me up and we'll get you on as well. So anyway, that's enough of me talking. We're excited. We want to get into our interviews. The first of 3 again. Lily Cade, Cherie Deville, and then Madeline Ray. So you guys hit that subscribe button. While you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get Lily Cade on the line, and we're going to jump into our first interview. And we are joined right now by the beautiful, one of the most popular stars in the adult industry, Cherie Deville joined us. How are you doing so far this evening, Cherie?
I'm excellent. How about you?
I am great. First of all, welcome back to the show. It's an honor to have you back. I just want to say that your first appearance on the show was absolutely crazy. I had no idea you had that type of a fan base. It was crazy. Your views were amazing. When you came into the industry, did you have any idea that you would get this popular?
No. In fact, I would have said exactly the opposite. I'm still surprised by it. When I first came into the industry, I figured I would come for, a week and make some fun films and then say, oh, look at all the crazy stuff I did when I was a kid. But I never thought I would be able to make a career out of it. It's awesome.
That is definitely, your fan base is so rabid and loyal. It's crazy. I was going to ask you, so with you now at the position that you've achieved in the industry, I'm sure you're able to be very selective and sort of pick and choose the roles that you do. What are roles that you really sort of gravitate to now, and what are roles that you sort of say no to and shy away from?
I've been trying to do more features lately. I've been enjoying doing a little bit more acting. So basically in porn you have 2 main categories, which is gonzo, where there's pretty much no setup at all and you go right into the sex. Yeah. And then there's features, where it's maybe a parody or other things, but it actually involves some more acting. So I've been trying to do some more bigger films, and it's been awesome. Yeah, it's been a good year for that.
Gotcha. With you being sort of a veteran now in the industry, do a lot of the younger girls come to you to look for you like sort of a mentor or ask advice, for if they're starting off in the industry?
Well, I don't know about me specifically, but as a MILF, I do end up working with a lot of the younger and usually newer girls in the industry. So I think just because I'm there and I'm a seasoned performer, I do answer a lot of the new girls' questions. Like, I've been the first person ever to tell them about certain hygiene things and all kinds of other stuff we do. So, yeah, I feel like I'm like the house mom in this porno sorority.
Gotcha. Well, first of all, when you work and the way that, obviously you have to take very good care of your body, and you do that. We got a lot of questions. People want to know, what is your fitness routine? How do you look the way that you look? Do you basically live in the gym and watch everything you eat, or is that something that sort of you just have that metabolism naturally?
Probably a mix. I'm 38 now, so I don't think, if I didn't have pretty good genes, no matter what I did, I could look like I do. So, yay, mom and dad. But yeah, I also do. I do a little bit of weight training. I do yoga. I take pole dance classes, and then I run usually about 4 times a week, 5 to 8 miles. So, yes, I do. I work out a lot for sure.
Gotcha. Well, first of all, another question that came in: how many scenes are you doing right now? You're at the height of your popularity, so again, I'm sure your phone's ringing off the hook with offers to do scenes all the time. How much do you work, like, in an average month?
Well, even though like you said, I'm popular enough to work less or be more particular if I wanted to.
Yeah.
The thing about porn is we all have sort of a shelf life. So knowing that I'm in demand right now, I'm pretty much taking as many shoots as I can get, pad my bank account and my retirement funds for when the lovely gravy train ends. So I guess I'm shooting about 20, 25 times a month right now.
Okay, gotcha. With dating in the industry, is that something that you've ever done? Have you had performers that you had really, really good chemistry with on scene, and it led to maybe a relationship or a hooking up off camera?
Hooking up for sure, and many wonderful friendships. Some of my very best girlfriends are in the industry, but no, I've never dated any, or never seriously dated any porn people at all.
Gotcha. What would you say is the biggest change that you've seen in the industry, whether positive or negative, since you first started as of right now? Something you either really like and like the direction of the way things are going, or something that you really sort of think is a bad thing for the industry?
Well, right now, and for the past few years, we've been struggling with condom laws.
Yep.
So that's been a big problem. In fact, I don't know if you know about it, but here in California, on the next ballot, there's something called Proposition 60. And this person, Michael Weinstein, created it. And basically, what it would do if it passed is, throughout California, which is where most of the porn is, all of the performers would have to wear condoms. Okay. And that's kind of been, that's a little bit old news. Yeah. The really bad part about it is it would allow anybody in California to sue any performer, director, makeup artist, anyone who had anything to do with the porn if they felt the condom wasn't used appropriately.
Wow.
That would give people access. So imagine you're a super stalker of one of the porn girls, and you've always wanted her name and phone number and address and to meet her in person. Well, all you would have to do is sue that person, and you would get all of their real information. So it's an incredibly bad bill that is pretending to help pornographers as an industry by creating a safer sex environment, but it does none of those things and gives its creator a huge salary every year, taxpayer dollars, for nothing.
Wow. Yeah, I had Lily
Kate. My little soapbox is just so frustrating.
No doubt. No, I had Lily Kate on earlier today, and she was very passionate about the exact same thing. So what I'm going to do on your video, we'll make sure that we get vote no on that, because I know a lot of the people in the industry are very, very, staunchly against that. So we'll make sure we try and help spread awareness about that for you guys as well.
Yeah, it's actually, I don't know a single performer who doesn't feel strongly about it, which is also interesting because they say it's to help us, but not a single person I know wants that to pass.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely. We were visiting with Cherie Deville. A few more questions. I'll let you get out here. The last time you were on, one of the things I noted was what stood out to me about you is that you were so articulate, so well spoken, obviously very, very bright and intelligent. So I wanted to kind of switch gears a little bit and get your opinion on something that obviously the biggest story in the country right now is Hillary Clinton. And one of the things I find I find that so weird that when she ran, I assumed that all women would be behind her and would back her, but she either has a love-hate relationship with women. It seems like they either really, really embrace her or they just despise her. What do you think that is about? Why would you think that more women don't just support her because she's the first female? What are your thoughts?
Well, I think that Americans, women especially, are smarter than to just vote for her because of her genitals.
Sure.
I always assess who the best candidate is. And yes, it would be lovely to see that the country is progressive enough to have a female president. But just like, Barack Obama, the first African-American president, I don't think I voted for him because I thought he was an amazing candidate. I don't like it when people vote for someone just because of their gender or the color of their skin. That just seems shallow to me.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, let's play a little rapid fire before you go. On or off camera, what has been your wildest, craziest, the hottest sexual experience of your life?
Oh my God. That's one fun thing about not just having my job, but having the friends that I have. Everyone is so relaxed about all that kind of stuff. So at this point, I don't think there's anything that I've wanted to do that I haven't done, and about a million things that I didn't know I liked, that have been introduced to me. So it's I have zero complaints in that department, and I don't even think I could pick a wildest. Pretty much if I can think of it, it's happened.
Gotcha. All right, this is one, I don't know if I asked you this the last time. If you could do a sex scene with any mainstream celebrity out there, male or female, who are you going to pick?
You did ask this last time, and it's still the same answer. Angelina Jolie.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you got to feel sorry for her right now with everything she's going through.
Yeah.
All right. What's the craziest, wildest stalker or fan story that you've ever had? What is the most extreme or weird thing that someone's ever, requested of you, or, any restraining orders you've had to file, anything like that?
No restraining orders, nothing, dramatic or threatening, but the bizarre is prevalent. People making strange sexual requests. One person every year writes me an 8-page letter for Christmas. It doesn't make any sense. Like, it's in English-ish, and it's, just weird shit. But there's so many weird things. They'll send you bizarre things like to your P.O. box that you never put on your wish list, and they're like, oh, I knew you'd love it because we're so alike. And I'm like, bro, creepy. Just bizarre stuff,
That is crazy. What percentage of your fan base is male? I mean, I'm sure it's probably, I would guess 90%, 95% male to female, but could I be wrong? Do you have a lot of female fans as well?
I feel like I do, but, statistically, 80% of 80 to 90% of anyone's porn fan base is going to be male, even for purely lesbian performers. But on social media, I've found that women are more vocal. They put more comments.
Yeah.
They're less creepy. They engage with you more. So even though I'm sure statistically I have less female fans, their presence I feel a lot on social media, so I really like that.
All right. Just two more here for you. Your favorite food?
That changes day to day. It could be, Thai food one day, pizza the next day, salad the next day. I'm incredibly fickle. I couldn't even pick a top 10, I don't think.
All right. And last one, what is something unusual or quirky about Cherie Deville? Any weird habits or superstitions? Anything crazy about you that we would never guess?
Well, maybe it's weird. I feel like in California it's definitely weird that I don't have any superstitions. I don't believe in zodiac signs or ghosts or any of that supernatural stuff. So at least here that's not the norm. People here like to indulge in that.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, before you go, promote yourself. Let us know your website, your social media, all the things that you've got going on right now, how fans can keep up with you. I know you're very, very active on social media. Let us know how to keep up with Cherie Deville.
My website is CherieDeville.com, Twitter, Cherie Deville, Instagram, Cherie Deville XO, and Snapchat, Cherie Deville XX.
Sounds good. You're a class act. I love you. You're definitely one of my favorites in the industry. You're so humble and down to earth. I appreciate you doing this again, and we're gonna get double the views that you got the last time. So thank you so much for showing love and hanging out with us.
Thank you.
All right. Well, you enjoy the rest of your night.
You too. Thank you for your time.
Yep. Cherie Deville, she is awesome. Like, seriously, definitely. I'm not just saying that because she's on the show. She's absolutely one of my favorite performers. All-American, girl next door, natural, just beautiful, cool, bubbly, smart, all that stuff. So anyway, that was a great conversation. You're going to see a lot more like that. I just got a confirmation from Ella Darling. She's going to be on the show this week. Jocelyn Stone is coming up. Legendary adult film actress Anari Vox is coming on this week. Madeline Ray. We have so many great guests booked, and not only that, but we get reality TV stars, Grammy winners, professional athletes, a little bit of everything. I've got a lot of great stuff coming up for you this fall and this winter, so make sure you show love and become part of that family. Hit that subscribe button right now. Go Dallas Cowboys, go Nebraska Cornhuskers. Positive people doing positive things, and we are out.